Hello, my very most beautiful Geminis. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my lovelies, we are going to be doing your last week of April reading. It's going to go through May 1st. It is a general reading, and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So, if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, and I do have personals open, and everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very most beautiful Geminis. Please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. And may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Gemini's energy. A very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what's going on for you. Alright, so we have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. It kind of feels to me, Gemini, it does kind of feel like you guys are, there's this major energy of releasing. Okay, that's how I want to put it. In your current energy, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You know, I feel like it's like fed up, tired. It's like, I don't want to think about this anymore. I don't want to deal with this anymore. And the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, you know, just choosing to release something that you were holding on to, something that you have been, you know, really put through a lot with. I feel like this is something that you have put a lot into. You have really struggled, really tried when it comes to, I feel like, this connection, and you're just tired. You don't have it in you anymore. And the Hermit shedding his light down on the whole situation. So I feel like you're coming at it from a very wise place. You were definitely taking a look at everything that you've been through and was like, I just can't do it anymore. I'm tired. Okay, I'm just tired. And the Hermit, I feel like you're really pulling back your energy here. In the heart space, we have the Lovers in the reverse. There's been a major disconnect here, and I feel like you guys are just choosing to no longer feed into it. Okay, we have the Sun card in the reverse, so I do feel like you are very unhappy. It is difficult just because you can recognize that, you know, it's the best thing for you to do, to release something. Doesn't make it any easier, doesn't make it feel good, you know. So I feel like you are unhappy, but I feel like you recognize where you have been very unhappy, you know, giving so much, trying to make something work. And the Page of Wands in the reverse for the action, I don't feel like you're taking any action at all. I feel like you're not communicating. I feel like you're pulling back your energy. We're going to grab another deck. We're going to take a look at what their energy is towards you. Show me the person that Gemini is dealing with in this situation this week. Show me the person that Gemini is dealing with in this situation. What is their energy towards Gemini? What is their energy towards Gemini? They have the Ten of Cups in the reverse, so they're feeling very unhappy as well. Yeah. I almost feel like this person has really left you no choice, Gemini. Is kind of what it feels like to me, but I almost feel like they're not taking ownership of their part or taking responsibility for their part. They have the King of Swords in the reverse for their current energy. To me, this is like speaking in half-truths, not being really upfront, maybe not being the most honest. It's also a lack of clarity as well. So they could be, some of them, this is not going to be for everybody, but some of them I'm getting this energy of like, I don't understand why you're leaving. I don't understand why you don't want to work, when you've been spelling it out for them for such a long time. You've been spelling it out what the problems were, and you've been trying and trying and trying. And now there are some of them, I don't feel like this is a message for everybody, but some of them are just like, I don't understand. For others of them, I feel like there is something here where they have not been the very most honest. They are speaking in half-truths, not telling you the whole story. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse for their thoughts. They feel like they're losing their chance with you. They feel like they're losing you here. And I think that they're right. They have the Death card here in their heart space, so they're feeling like this is over, that they've lost you. Some of them are acting like they don't understand. Some of them are just, you know, not ready to take responsibility. The Ace of Cups in the reverse, they feel like you don't love them. That's not how I want to put it. They don't feel like you don't love them, but they feel like you don't love them the same as you used to. They feel like you've lost the way that you feel about them. They feel you being emotionally distant or emotionally closed off to them. This is also just them not being very in control over their emotions at this time, not handling their emotions very well at this time. And then the Four of Swords, so there's definitely a lack of communication. I feel like this is asking them to go within. This break, this period of separation is really asking them to go within. You pulling back your energy is kind of forcing their hand. They're kind of having to look at that. Hopefully they gain some wisdom from doing so. I'm going to grab another deck. We are going to take a look at what your biggest challenge is going to be this week, and what you don't see coming this week, and any advice. So this is what I'm seeing, Gemini. I do feel like there's somebody you have a deep connection with, but you're just they're forcing your hand. You're getting fed up. You're tired. You don't have it in you to continue to do. And as unhappy as you are about it, I do feel you pulling back your energy. This person, they're very affected by that. And hopefully this Four of Swords isn't indicative of them really looking within and, using this break to really figure some things out. Hopefully that's the case here. Let's take a look. What is Gemini's biggest challenge this week? See what fell out for you. The Six of Swords, a major transition, leaving something behind. It is difficult. The Six of Swords is difficult. I feel like this is the perfect deck for this. This Six of Swords is perfect, but in the traditional deck, okay, it's somebody leaving. It's like a mother and their child. They're leaving behind everything that they know, their home, everything that they know, to go to a distant land because of hope, to have a transition, a major change, to go to a better place. But there's a pain that comes with that, to leaving something dear to them behind. But in this deck here, so I feel like that is the energy. I feel like that is where this pain comes from. You are moving towards a better life for yourself, but you are leaving something dear behind. This deck, though, I feel like depicts it pretty perfectly for you, because she's finally getting to drop her sword. She's been fighting for so long and she's exhausted. She literally is dropping her swords as she's walking away, because she doesn't have it, and she doesn't have one more swing in her. That's the energy. And so that is your challenge, is moving towards what's best for you, moving towards a better time, even though you're leaving something dear behind. What doesn't Gemini see coming this week? What doesn't Gemini see coming this week? The Eight of Swords, really being in your head, okay? I think it's going to be very difficult for you. It's like you're walking away from this because you've been so stressed out. You've been in your head about, trying to make this work, fighting about this. And now you're in your head about now you're in your head about leaving. So just be cautious with that energy, okay? Be cautious with that energy. Because you don't want to get stuck in that. Two of Swords. Now it's like, now that you're doing it, now that it's time to do it, it's having some doubts, I feel like. But I do feel like with this energy, the Two of Swords, you already know the truth, okay? The Two of Swords does ask you to look within, but it also, her hands are not bound. She could just put those swords down. She could pull her blindfold off and then she could see clearly. But she's choosing not to. She's choosing to stay blindfolded. So to me, that says that you already have the answers within. Sometimes we don't want to face the truth. We don't want to have to look at it because it's painful, or it may be difficult, because once we know the truth, then we have to act on it, So she's choosing not to. With that energy, I feel like Spirit is saying you already know exactly what you need to do. So even though it may come up and you feel like you have doubts all of a sudden, and that may be unexpected to you, or you may be more in your head about it than you anticipated, Spirit's saying you already know what you need to do. Now, what advice do we have for Gemini? What advice do we have for Gemini this week? The Six of Pentacles. Something that gives to you, something that's equal, okay? Whatever energy you give, you should be getting that back in one form or another. It should be balanced. It should be equal. And I feel like that's something that this connection has been lacking, whether that's effort or energy, whatever it is. I feel like you've been the one that's giving and giving and giving, and Spirit's asking you to take a look at that. So that is what I have for you guys this week. If this resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, guys, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of it is in the description box below. below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, guys, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, go ahead and put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light until next time.